Washington state this evening, where at least 29 people have now died. The governor now issuing a series of mandates tonight, including limiting visitors to nursing homes. And tonight, images of families peering through windows to check on their loved ones. A resident of the Life Care Center in Kirkland visiting by phone with her daughter and son-in-law seated outside the window there. And in Oakland, California tonight, passengers are still coming off that cruise ship taken to 4 sites in the U.S. ABC's chief national correspondent Matt Gutman from California tonight.
Tonight, in the epicenter of the nation's coronavirus outbreak, the virus ferociously attacking the elderly. With Seattle silenced and families left to peer into nursing homes for a glimpse at family members or blow kisses from afar, news that 10 nursing homes and care centers now report cases of the virus.
The grim reality is that for the elderly, COVID-19 is almost a perfect killing machine.
22 of the state's 26 fatalities in the Life Care Center alone. And there you can see workers from a disaster recovery team in those hazmat suits entering the facility in an attempt to disinfect it. In the hopes of staving off more fatalities, Washington Governor Jay Inslee closing schools, banning groups of over 250, and warning those violating the bans.
What are the penalties exactly for not abiding by the ban?
The penalties are you might be killing your granddad if you don't do it.
The governor saying the fatalities have mostly struck people who are both elderly and ill. And San Francisco taking those similar measures, banning groups of over 1,000 from congregating, and in nearby San Jose at the airport, 3 TSA agents contracting the virus. 40 miles away in Oakland, the Grand Princess still dockside, offboarding passengers for the 3rd consecutive day. Teams in hazmat suits processing them. So far, more than half of the passengers taken off. But according to some of the passengers, that processing ahead of quarantine has been too slow.
Nothing is happening again.
So let's get back to Matt Gutman again with us tonight. And Matt, we saw something today that drew immediate attention. It really drove home why officials say we must slow the spread of this disease. Take a look. I know you saw it, Matt. What many call the need to flatten the curve. There's a line through the middle of this. You can see the red there. The forecast, if we don't take protective measures, that spike above the line there are the people who would not be able to get into hospitals around this country. The blue is that as this is spread out over time, it keeps the number at least somewhat more manageable for hospitals across this country. And Matt, that's why authorities are trying to buy some time with what they call social distancing. For you and me, that just simply means informing the public to try to stay away from crowds here.
That's right. And ideally, they would have therapeutics and vaccinations to both flatten the curve and delay it. But they don't have that. So they're banning crowds, closing schools, anything to avoid a lot of human contact. And the reason for that, David, is they do not want the public health care system to be overwhelmed. But we are already seeing a faint glimmer of that. The president today warning that he foresees a shortage in protective masks for healthcare workers.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.